Sadiq, and Detective Inspector Queen Agofui. Like I said, what we have done, what we are doing this morning, is to present a common front. That is why we have here the father and other family members of the deceased who have come over to signify their intention to work closely with the police in order to ensure that the investigative goals are achieved. So at this moment, I wish to appeal that much as social media will be helpful, we should now refocus any pieces of evidence that we said to assist us. We should redirect to the investigation team instead of reducing it to the social media friendly. It will not help at this moment. The grieving family needs support, they need space, they need sympathy to mourn, they need to respect their space at this time. The best I think we can do for them is to now work with the police, work with the family in order to assist us to get justice in this case. The team they've been charged to hit the ground running immediately. And as soon as this inauguration is concluded, their tasks have been set out. And you will start seeing progress from today. So on this note, I thank you, and of course I will keep relying on you as a very strategic partners in supporting us in this our very complex and challenging task. Thank you.
Hold on, seated next to him is the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State Criminal Investigation Department, Bantiyaba, DCP Wahid Ayilara, and seated beside him, this is CID, is the Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations, Lagos State Command, DCP Fatai Tijani, and we have family members of the late singer, and you'll be getting their names while the CP is giving his remarks. So we begin now.
All right, everyone, welcome to Constitutes.
Thank you very much.
Podcast of Commissioner of Police Operations
Respected
issue. We have
media team.
The police command in Lagos, the family of MohBad.
I'm truly delighted to have you at the state command headquarters. As you must have been informed, the essence of this short engagement is to formally inaugurate the special investigation team which we set up to undertake a holistic investigation touching on the circumstances surrounding the unfortunate death of Ideri Oluwa Oladimeji, aka MohBad. First, let me start by formally letting you know that I have with me in this engagement members of the family of the deceased. To my immediate left is Mr. Aloba Joseph Oluwabamiwo, the father of MohBad. Next to Baba is Mrs. Kola Wole Kemi Bosedi, an auntie to MohBad. And to our far left is our mama, Felicia Adedara, the grandmother of MohBad. I wish to start by formally extending our condolences to the grieving family of Ideri Oluwa Oladimeji. We share in their grief, and we feel that just in line with my engagement with the IG and the governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, that at times like this, what we owe the family, associates of the deceased, and indeed the entire society, the entire Lagosians, the entire fan base of the deceased is justice. And that is exactly what the Lagos State Police Command under my watch, and with the support of the Lagos State Governor and the Inspector General of Police, that we set out to achieve. And you will recall that yesterday or Saturday, we released a statement confirming that, having undertaken a preliminary review of the circumstances surrounding the incident, that we have resolved to constitute a special investigation team that will undertake the investigation. And this is based on the fact that through our preliminary review of all facts or all insinuations, allegations, both within the social media and in the course of our interaction with some strategic elements linked to the incident, we felt there were very good grounds to open up a case of homicide. So today, we want to take the bold step towards giving effect to our determination to get to the root of the circumstances leading to the death of Oluwa Olajide, 27 years old, the death of which occurred on September 12, 2023. And we are undertaking this, like I said, in overriding public interest and in the interest of justice. So today, we are constituting this panel and inaugurating it with the following terms of reference. First, to aggregate all allegations, suspicions, insinuations from all sources, both open sources, in the course of interaction with the family, friends, the medical components, with a view to establishing facts, identify pieces of vital evidence that may support criminal investigation. 2, to deploy all forensic, technical, and other vital assets that are relevant to the investigation of homicide cases of this nature towards supporting the investigation process. 3, to identify all actors, all elements that might be remotely or directly connected to the allegations that we are investigating. And this, of course, I must emphasize, includes witnesses. In this regard, please let me emphasize that we are not undertaking a media trial. And criminal investigation and prosecution entails the support of the public in terms of volunteering pieces of evidence, no matter the quality. We appreciate that if such is now made practically available to the investigation team to aid us in the investigation. We have seen a lot on the social media, videos, allegations. Now we are getting into the practicals. We need anybody, any citizen, any well-meaning citizen that is truly committed to ensuring justice for MohBad to now come over to the police, the investigation team, volunteer these pieces of vital information in support of a detailed investigation. This, to me, is the only way we can truly give meaning to our determination to ensure justice for him. So the team will identify every character, every element that has been linked in one way or the other to this crime, with a view to getting to establish their extent of liability or innocence. Furthermore, the team will engage in the exhumation, autopsy, visit to the crime scenes, hospitals, and past records that might be vital towards establishing the facts in relation to the case under investigation. In this regard, we do appreciate that a homicide investigation of this case could be complex, could be technical, but we draw confidence in the fact that the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has assured us that he will give whatever support we might need from the state in order to aid our drive for justice and for a very conclusive and professionally delivered investigation process. We will leverage on this. We also leverage on the goodwill that the Inspector General of Police has promised to also extend to us. So you can be sure that the team will deliver a thoroughly professional, fair, and open investigation. But like we said, this can only be achieved with the support of all citizens, and we continue to appeal for this support. The time frame, we do believe that within the next 2 weeks, an interim report that will give a clear direction to this investigation will be submitted. And where, as much as legally and professionally permissible, we will continue to share the progress of the investigation with members of the public. The membership of the Special Investigation Team, which, as you know, will be domiciled in the Homicide Section of the State Criminal Investigation Department of the Lagos State Police Command, with the following membership: Detective as ACP Sahid Kazim, that is the twice State CID, who heads the Special Investigation Team. Detective CSP Chris Onyesi, a seasoned homicide detective, will lead one of the teams. Within this team, we have sub-teams, 4 sub-teams to take care of specific areas: the forensic, the technical, the medical, and the practical investigation. So we have seasoned homicide officers to head each of these sub-teams. So CSP Chris Onyesi will head Team 1 or Unit 1 within the team. Detective Superintendent Master Alaji Bunu will head Unit 2. Detective Superintendent Ibrahim A. Yusuf will head Unit 3 as team leader. And Detective DSP Ahmed Abdullahi will head Unit 4 as team leader. Other members of the team include Detective ASP Oderinde Gafar, Detective ASP Alabi Bolanle, Detective ASP Mohammed Yusuf, Detective Inspector Adeshida Adefishayo, Detective Inspector Ahmed Michael, Detective Inspector Olisa Rosley, Detective Inspector Mayowa Uweye, and Detective Inspector Babatunde Victor. in order to ensure that their operation, their investigation is carried out within the context of the law. We have a special legal team that will work with them, comprising of Superintendent Cardoso Yetunde Esquire, the OC Legal, who will head the legal team. Barrister Umar Bello, DSP, Legal Officer. Barrister Augustine Nwabusi, Legal Officer. The three of them will work closely and follow the sequence of investigation to make sure they are situated properly within the legal dictates. We also work with a special forensic team that will aid in the forensic component of the